The first time I felt something break inside me was when I overheard her whispering in the hallway, thinking I was still upstairs getting dressed. "Please just don't embarrass me tonight," she said. Her voice sharpened that way she used when she thought she was being discreet. He's not used to these kinds of events. Just don't act poor." For a second I thought she was joking. We'd been married 6 years, built a home together, paid bills together, shared every damn struggle and moment of pride. But hearing her talk about me like I was some inconvenient detail she had to manage, I felt my chest tighten in a way I'd never felt before. I didn't confront her, not yet. I swallowed it the way I'd swallowed a lot of little comments lately. The new tone in her voice when she talked to me, the way she corrected how I said things in front of her friends, the way she suddenly cared about what I wore, how I sat when I spoke. She used to love that I was simple, grounded, not caught up in social nonsense. But lately it was like every part of me embarrassed her. When she saw me standing in the doorway, she jumped a little, forcing a smile. "Hey," she said quickly, smoothing her dress like she was straightening her lie. "Ready to go?" I nodded. I didn't trust myself to speak. Her friend's house was huge, one of those places that smelled like money in ways you can't fake. She held my arm like she was guiding a child across traffic. Every time I opened my mouth to greet someone, she squeezed my elbow as if warning me to keep it short. It stung, but I kept telling myself she was just stressed, just trying to make a good impression. That's what love does. You give excuses even when your heart is begging you not to. Then her ex walked in. I recognized him instantly from Facebook. The guy who accidentally liked one of her bikini pictures from 4 years ago. The one she claimed had been nothing more than a friend who didn't know what he wanted back then. The one she insisted meant nothing. Her whole body changed the moment she saw him. Shoulders back, smile widening, eyes sparkling like she just discovered oxygen after being underwater too long. She walked over before I could say a word, practically dragging me behind her. "Daniel," she said, sounding like someone I didn't know. "Oh my God, it's been forever." He hugged her longer than necessary. Too familiar. Too comfortable. And she let him. I tried to brush it off, but the way they talked made my stomach twist. Inside jokes, shared memories, subtle touches on the arm. She hadn't laughed that freely with me in months. And every time she laughed, she leaned closer to him instead of me. Around the third glass of wine, she wasn't even trying to hide it. She touched his chest when she joked. She held his hand while telling a story. She whispered something in his ear and he grinned, the kind of grin a man makes only when he knows he still has a place in a woman's heart. People noticed. They watched. They exchanged looks. And I stood there, feeling like the ghost of a man she used to love. I stepped outside for air, trying to steady myself. My hands were shaking. I kept thinking she wouldn't do this. Not like this. Not in front of me. Not in front of everyone. But when I walked back in, that's when the night split open. She was drunk now, loud, loose, careless. She had Daniel by the wrist, dragging him toward a group of people who were filming something on their phones. Maybe they were already recording her. I'll never know. "What?" she slurred, laughing. Okay, fine. I'll tell them. I'll tell them." Daniel tried to hush her, but she giggled and pulled away. "It was just one time," she said loudly, wobbling slightly. "Okay, maybe 2. But it was a mistake. A stupid mistake." The room went quiet. So quiet I could hear the blood rushing in my ears. Someone's phone camera pointed right at her. At us. And my humiliation unfolding in real time. She kept going, thinking she was confessing some harmless college story. We were both drunk, and I should have never done it while I was with. Her eyes fell on me. Silence. 30 people holding their breath. My wife stared at me like she'd just woken up in a stranger's body. Confusion first. Then horror. Then the slow, dawning realization that she had just confessed to cheating. Out loud in front of witnesses with cameras rolling. "I didn't mean," she whispered, but her voice evaporated. I walked out. Not fast. Not dramatic. Just numb. She followed me outside, stumbling a little. "Wait, please let me explain." But I couldn't even look at her. If I did, I would break, and I refused to let her see me shatter. The video spread within hours. Her cousin sent it to her family group chat. Her coworkers saw it. My brother saw it. By morning everyone knew. Everyone. She cried all night. begging, apologizing, swearing it meant nothing. But the thing is, betrayal isn't measured by how many times something happened. It's measured by how easily someone can throw you away while you're still holding on. For days, I walked around our house like a stranger. Every photo looked like a lie. Every memory felt poisoned. But what hurt the most wasn't even the cheating. It was the way she feared embarrassment more than she feared losing me. She warned me not to act poor. Yet she ended up humiliating both of us far worse than anything she ever imagined I could do. The night I left, she sat on the edge of our bed, face swollen from crying, whispering, "I didn't mean to hurt you." I believed her. That was the painful part. She didn't mean to. She was just selfish, careless, and too desperate for attention from the one man who should have been behind her past, not inside her present. As I closed the door behind me, I realized something I should have seen long before that night. Love doesn't die in one moment of betrayal. It dies slowly, in all the moments you ignore the truth because you're afraid to face it.